In this presentation, we're going to walk through the history of psychology as a science. Psychology begins as a branch of philosophy. Its origin dates back to the ancient Greeks. It did not emerge directly as a science, a branch of philosophy until 1870s. It was not a separate domain, but it was considered as a branch of philosophy until the 1870s. Psychology emerges as a separate discipline in 1879. Wilhelm Wundt, world's first psychology laboratory in University of Leipzig, Germany. Wilhelm Wundt built the first laboratory in Leipzig, Germany. An official start of psychology as a separate scientific discipline was initiated by Wilhelm Wundt. The emergence of structuralism. Structuralism is regarded as the first school of thought. It was advocated by Wilhelm Wundt and his student Edward Titchener. They used method of introspection to study conscious experiences like sensation, perception, etc. Introspection is the examination of one's own conscious thoughts and feelings. Emergence of functionalism. This school was advocated by William James, who is also regarded as the father of American psychology. Majorly emphasizes on the human consciousness and the functions of elements in the human brain. Here is the difference between structuralism and functionalism. Structuralism is known to be a part of experimental psychology. It focuses on different brain elements and their capacities. Functionalism was introduced as the counter-argument to structuralism, focuses on the adaptations of human mind to different environments. Emergence of psychoanalysis. It is in contrast to other schools of psychology. Sigmund Freud proposed this theory in the early 1890s. He focused majorly on the unconscious mind. Emergence of behaviorism. In the early 20s, John B. Watson advocated the school. Behaviorism rejected the other schools of thought, that is conscious thought and unconscious experience. He made it more scientific approach by focusing the study on observable behaviors. For example, his notable research are Pavlov's dog experiment and Little Albert's experiment. Emergence of humanistic psychology. The first half of 20th century was dominated by psychoanalysis and behaviorism. In the next half, Carl Rogers advocated this new perspective known as humanistic psychology. In contrast to psychoanalysis and behaviorism, humanistic perspective focused on the free will, self-determination and self-actualization. Emergence of cognitivism. During the 1950s and 1960s, cognitivism took over psychoanalysis and behaviorism. Ulrich Nesser advocated this perspective of psychology. It focuses on the cognitive processes like memory, decision-making, intelligence, language, etc. with the advanced tools like PET scans and MRIs.